So today we're digging into Buddy's Bodega. We're looking at how they've really made a mark on New York City's cannabis scene.
Yeah, we're using NuggNotes as our guide here. And your mission basically is to get a quick handle on this key player. It's a fast-moving world, right? We'll look at their brand, their cultural impact, and that whole legacy to legal journey. And what first caught my eye was how early they moved on bringing like designer weed from Cali to NY way before things went fully legal.
Right, that early move, bringing in the premium California stuff,
Yeah.
it wasn't just about the product itself. It was strategic. Introduce that higher quality, establish themselves as the source. They were kind of creating the demand, really, positioning themselves ahead of the curve.
Exactly, setting trends. They kicked off in 2018, founded by New Yorkers for New Yorkers, operating underground, but apparently with a lot of precision.
Mm-hmm. Precision is a good word for it. They weren't just winging it.
And the name Buddy's Bodega.
That's just brilliant, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
It instantly gives you that New York corner store vibe, the Latino roots, the neighborhood feel. How important was that name early on?
It was huge. It gave them an immediate cultural foothold, like you said, that shared NYC experience. It builds that familiarity, that trust right off the bat. And then layering the high-quality California cannabis on top that added this layer of desirability.
Yeah, exclusivity.
Yeah.
And they were ahead in other ways, too. Like NuggNotes points out, they were super early with branded mylar bags in New York.
Right. And that wasn't just for show.
No.
Yeah.
It signals professionalism, right?
Sure.
A higher value. Made them stand out.
Definitely.
Plus, those collaborations they did, Gooniez 415, Runtz, Cookies, Gashouse, big California names.
Yeah.
That must have created some serious buzz over here.
Oh, yeah. Very smart. Leveraging those established West Coast reputations, it gave them instant credibility in New York. It was about that association with, top-tier stuff.
And their mission statement. Educate, elevate, deliver heat. Kind of sums it up.
It really does capture that proactive, quality-focused approach.
So they built this rep as NYC's premier cannabis delivery service. Routes across all 5, boroughs, Jersey, Yonkers, all without a physical shop. What does that tell us about how they operated?
Well, it speaks volumes about their logistics, first off. Super efficient, and also a really deep understanding of what their customers wanted, convenience, discretion, maybe.
Got it. But not just moving other people's products. They did their own stuff, too, like that Brooklyn horchata cheesecake with Dubz Garden.
Mm-hmm. And their own in-house strains like apple juice.
Right. Emphasizing quality, all fire, no artificial flavors.
Exactly. Curation was key. And they built community, too, didn't they? Those soul kitchen pop-ups.
Yeah, tell me about those. How did events like that build the brand beyond just delivery?
Well, those pop-ups created like a real-world touch point, direct engagement. It built loyalty, a community feeling that you just don't get from a purely transactional service. It made the brand tangible.
Okay, so that journey from underground operator to recognized brand. It even got press, right? New York Times, Leafly, High Times.
Yeah, that media coverage was pretty significant.
Especially heading into legalization in 2021. How did that help them navigate, OCM regulations, CAR licensing, all that complexity?
That coverage really helped legitimize them. It bridged the gap, between their legacy roots and the new legal world. Their established rep, their community ties, those became real assets when dealing with the regulators. They had authentic equity.
Makes sense. And today, they're carrying, 30-plus brands?
Yeah.
Plus their own exclusives, collaborations?
Right, award-winning stuff too, and they've branched into merchandise.
So they've really cemented their place.
Absolutely. I mean, Buddy's Bodega is a fascinating case study, really. How a legacy business can adapt, thrive by focusing on quality, community, and building a brand that genuinely resonates culturally.
Yeah, so the big takeaway, it's a delivery service that built this powerful brand identity through smart curation, focusing on community, understanding the culture. And that foundation let them navigate legalization successfully. The real aha moment here is seeing how they did it, how those principles helped them not just survive the shift, but actually flourish.
Right, which leaves you, the listener, with something to think about. How might other businesses, ones starting in those gray markets, adapt and find success when things go legit? And maybe more broadly, what parts of Buddy's strategy that focus on quality, the community link, the cultural vibe could you apply to building any strong, meaningful brand, something to chew on?